Now, at the National Assembly on Thursday, lawmakers had their chance to cross-question some of the nation's most senior government officials. For another 3 days, they're going to be doing the same, grilling them on a range of topics. But due to the Inter-Korean summit next week, the parties have agreed to push back those 3 other days until after the summit, which our Kim Min-ji is going to explain now, as well as from day one of this interpellation session.
On day one of the National Assembly's interpellation session, rival parties went at each other over the government's signature income-led growth policies. Lawmakers from the ruling Democratic Party of Korea defended them, saying they will change the country's economic paradigm, but also pointed out that the government needs to do more to explain its policies and what side effects they might have. At the same time, it blamed the current dire economic situation on the previous conservative government.
The interest rate cuts under the previous government did not lead to a structural reform, which the economy needed at the time. It created zombie companies and is the root cause of the problem today.
However, lawmakers from the opposition bloc called the Moon Jae-in administration's policies a failure and stressed the need for a total change in direction. They said the government's minimum wage hike and push for shorter working hours is doing more harm than good.
How many more small business owners and self-employed have to close up shop, crying for the government to stop with its income-led growth strategy? The minimum wage hike is hurting the vulnerable even more.
Another sticking point was whether to ratify the Inter-Korean Summit declaration reached in April. The ruling party said it would provide legal grounds to implement the deal, even if there is a change of government, and for the establishment of lasting peace on the peninsula.
What kind of impact do you expect if Parliament ratifies the summit agreement?
Until now, a lack of trust has been a problem in advancing both South-North ties and Pyongyang-Washington ties. With ratification, we could ease these problems, and it would be a guarantee that the two sides will fulfill their promises.
However, the opposition bloc argued that now is not the time, and what the government needs to do is win the understanding of the people, because it will be a burden on them too, given the hefty price tag. They added that without a sincere commitment on the North's part to denuclearize, ratification is not an option.
Did you get a direct promise that they will denuclearize, or do you just hope that they will if Seoul tries hard enough?
The North Korean leader has publicly expressed his will to denuclearize a number of times.
Although 3 more Q&A sessions were scheduled through next Tuesday, the rival parties agreed to postpone the sessions until after the Inter-Korean summit, so that the issues covered here are not overshadowed by the big event. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.